Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are unboxing my 2024 planners, but before we do, I want to do a quick flip through of my Hobonichi A5 cousin daily pages so that I can show you kind of how I'm doing in an A5 size planner. You could say I've done a decent job filling up the daily pages. I use it sometimes for taking notes and I tip stuff in, some trackers. However, on my busier days, writing in my journal and filling up a whole page can be challenging. That is why for 2024, I'm downsizing to this small A6. Hopefully, it'll give me a great balance between journaling and planning. So let's get started. First of all, I love the black on black packaging and this cute little envelope from Catherine. I think this is washi paper and it's a sticker. Ooh, yeah, look. This is the first time actually I've bought anything from Catherine at Sterling Ink, so I'm excited. Let me set this envelope aside. I think this is a journaling card. It's so pretty. The design is so different from the emoji stickers that I usually use in my planners. But luckily the Coffee Monsters Co. 2024 sticker theme is birth flowers. So hopefully I can use both Sterling Ink and Coffee Monsters Co. stickers in my 2024 planners. So this little beauty is a common planner, A6 size, full year mist color with white edges. Let's take a look. That's the mist color. It's wrapped very nice, very tiny. It's A6. I need to get used to this. Let's open the other one. This one is also an A6 and a full year in the color forest, and it has gold edges. So let's open it up and take a look. Honestly, the green or the forest color is a bit hard for me to see. It looks more like a black, at least in this lighting. But let's take a look after we open it up and take the plastic off. What do you guys think? They're so adorable. So this is the blue one, the mist, and you could see the pebbling there. It's very flexible. The corners are a bit worn, but so the bottom has engraved 2024, says A6 full year common planner. And then the back is this common planner designed by Sterling Ink. There's the white edges, not gilded, and gold. And here's the forest. I could see it. I could see the green. It's definitely very elegant and smoother. Same information on the bottom. It's definitely a lot smoother. And it's bendable too. The texture between the two is definitely different. The blue mist is more rough and pebbly compared to the forest, and the material is so soft and bendable. Very nice. I love the gold edges. Here you could see them side by side. When I pre-ordered this in June, I had my daughter help me pick one, and she fell in love with this green one and wanted me to get it. So let's use this one to dig in a little deeper. So we have the cover page that says Common Planner. Let me zoom in a little more here. And then we have the year at a glance for 2024. It's pretty simple, straightforward, January to December. Ooh, do you see that, guys? The grid lines showing through from the other side. This makes me happy, y'all. I can use it to help me put stickers on straight, to write straight. Like, that is just awesome sauce. I love it. So this next page are 2 blank pages. Let me see if I can unstick these pages. There you go. So she included these markers on the top and the bottom of the page. These show us where the middle of the page is in case we want to divide it vertically into 2. So this next page is a goals breakdown page, and it basically helps you break down how you're going to meet your goals into smaller and smaller chunks of time. It's kind of nice. I haven't used it myself. I'm not normally a goals person, but now that I have this, maybe I could start thinking in a goal-oriented way. So the following pages are broken down into quarters. So this is the first quarter, January, February, March, and you get to write your priorities for that quarter depending on your goals. The right-hand side of the page has a vertical yearly for the 3 months. It goes all the way to the end of the month. It also has circled dates for the weekend. What's nice about this planner is that you have the freedom to use it as created by Catherine for priorities, goal setting, trackers related to your goals. But at the end of the day, you could use it however you need to. I personally have not thought about it. That's something that I will definitely share with you guys. So stay tuned. After the 4th quarter, it goes straight into the monthlies. It has December 2023, so you can start using this planner end of this year, and it goes all the way to December 2024. I'm gonna start using it in December of this year because I cannot wait. Actually, the monthlies end in January 2025. Oh, and she actually has the week numbers printed. After the monthlies, we go straight into the weeklies, starting from January. There's some space down the left and bottom of the page, and the timed section in the middle. The times start at 6 and then it ends at 12 midnight. She also marked each weekly page with the month and a color. I guess it's a gray color, and all the same throughout. And you could see it in the edge. So you see right there, you could see kind of where each month starts in the weekly spreads. Basically, the weekly spreads all look the same, and it goes all the way to January, so the first week of January. After that, you have another blank page with the markers. Then your daily pages start. These pages are numbered. And these undated notes pages are the reason why I got the common planner. Anyway, these pages go all the way to page 369. And that's all for the common planner, folks. But I have another surprise for you. I also got this beauty. Take a Note 2024 planner. It's an A5 and it's as big as two A6s side by side. Let's open this baby up. Ooh, there you go. Ooh, this ribbon is a nice touch. I love their packaging. Let's see. Wow, look at this. Thank you. I love the rose gold foil. Let me tidy up a bit here. Okay, now this is really nice. Freedom. The most important kind of freedom is to be what you really are. Amen, amen. Just be. Anyway, if you flip the journaling card over, you have this year at a glance for 2024, all 12 months. But let's open her up. I'm so curious to see what the inside looks like. This is my first Take a Note planner, and I think the spreads are completely different from the Hobonichi style planners. So the feel of the cover is definitely different from the common planners. The cover of the common planner is softer leather, more flexible versus a hard stock or cardboard feel of the Take a Note planner. See, it bends easily. And the Take a Note is a lot more stiff. The binding on the Take a Note planner is also different from the common planner. So if we open to the first page, you get your typical cover and cover page. Then you have your year at a glance, starting with the last quarter of 2023 all the way to the first quarter of 2025. Then you have this 1 year monthly tracker where it seems like you could only track 2 things a month. Then you have the vertical yearly with blank grids on the bottom, space at the top, dates and days of the week, similar to the vertical weekly plans in the Hobonichi and Common Planner. They also have printed page numbers, which is great for bullet journaling. There's a total of 4 vertical yearly planning pages from January to December of 2024. And then you go straight into the monthly planning pages starting from December 2023. The paper feels different. Let me see. Let me compare it to the common planner. Yeah, this feels a lot thinner, but they're both Tomoe River paper. But I guess the Take a Note is thicker than the common planner. Anyway, there's 16 monthly plans. It's pretty much standard monthly plan layout. There's lots of space on the left-hand side, and these darker grid lines help to distinguish one week from another. There's lots of blank grid space on the bottom and on the top. Plenty of space to decorate and customize this spread. You can also see that colors are used to distinguish between working and resting days, and there's no special holidays. So the monthly plans go all the way to March 2025 and then straight to the weekly planning pages starting from January. These are basically hybrid weekly and daily pages. You have a mini weekly followed by 2 mini dailies per page, total of 4 pages per week. It also has a mini monthly with the current week circled, and the mini weekly has the dates and days of the week. The spread is a Monday start, and actually there's a lot of space here to write appointments, meetings, birthdays, deadlines, anything you want really. And then the daily sections include moon phases for each day, and a vertical 24-hour timeline and a noon-hour time block. Gotta take your breaks, guys. So here are the rest of the dailies with their moon phases. Notice, again, the colors used to distinguish weekdays from weekends. So I saw someone create this faux Dutch door on the Take a Note A5, like so that you can always have a view of the mini weekly regardless of which day of the week you're on. Honestly, it's brilliant. I wish I was the mastermind that came up with that idea. I'm definitely gonna use it. You can also do a lot with the blank grids on each of the daily sections. Do you notice that as I'm flipping these pages, the planner lays flat? Let's compare that with the common planner. Nope. Let's try that again. That's not laying flat. That's because of the spine binding. The common planners is unexposed, and the Take a Note, that has an exposed spine binding, which allows it to lay flat when opened. Obviously, it'll be a bit more challenging to write toward the center of the common planner than it is on the Take a Note planner. But no one planner is perfect. Anyways, the weekly, daily hybrid pages go all the way up to the first week of January 2025. And then followed by 4 blank grid pages. I like how they have darker grid lines and dot markers to guide where the middle of the page is and if you want to use bigger squares or smaller squares. And then you have the name and contact page, which usually is in the front of other planners, but this one's in the back. Finally, let's compare grid sizes. Okay, let's compare the Take a Note with the common planner. It looks like the common planner A6 grid size is bigger than the Take a Note A5 grid size. Let's bring in the Hobonichi cousin, which is an A5 size, and see how that compares with the A6 common planner grid size. And it looks like the common planner is bigger than the Hobonichi cousin too, although not by much. Okay, let's put the Hobonichi cousin head to head with the Take a Note. So they're both A5 size, so planners are both the same size, but let's see if the grid size are the same. No, the Hobonichi cousin grid size is bigger than the Take a Note. I might prefer the grid size on the Take a Note since I write small, but we'll see. Again, the A5 size is the size of the planner, so both the Take a Note and the Hobonichi cousin and avec A5, and then the A6 is the common planner size, and that's pretty much the size of my palm. With regard to thickness, the common planner is thicker than the Take a Note because it has the 369 notes pages. And the Take a Note is as thick as the Hobonichi avec, which is a half year. Obviously, the Hobonichi cousin, which is a full year and has daily pages, is a lot thicker than the Take a Note. And there you have it. I'll be posting a video on how I plan to use these planners next year, as well as a planner setup video.